Hey gang, welcome back to the next episode of Dwight and Sharon's new home here in Madeira. Wanted to kind of give you guys, fill you in a little bit. They've been out and they've hung form boards. And I know you've seen some of those maybe on my other videos. But what form boards are is basically the outline of the house. Okay, where all the concrete's going to be poured inside, the infrastructure under the foundation, like plumbing. So this is just basically the outside footprint of the house, you know, minus things like the paver, patios, things like that. This is just for the concrete. Okay, so what I did is I came out and I measured every side of this house, like the lanai, the garage spacing, just to make sure everything was right, the setback from the street. So let me show you what they kind of do here in getting this thing pinned and square to the position on the lot it's got to be. You'll see strings that they run. Okay, these are off surveyed, marked. They had already surveyed these, so this is all positioned off the original survey, like you saw in my couple of my last videos. Okay, and what they do is they'll string that string all the way down beside the house, across the back. Any place they need to have a termination of concrete. Here you'll see this is for the front driveway or for the garage space. Of course it can't be any further forward than the front of the house, so that goes on over to the corner. So that gives them an indication of where they need to stop the concrete. And they'll form board this up, you know, as they get ready to pour the concrete, because garages and patios are what they call part of the structural pour, which is part of the house. If you do a driveway in concrete, that's a free pour. They'll do that afterwards. All right, so that's how they start getting ready for putting concrete and infrastructure all in here. Okay, but this form boards will have to be inspected by the county before they can move forward with starting to basically build the house. Okay, if you walk over, and you can really see now, this is the front porch. Okay, the house, as we would walk up to it from maybe the driveway. It's our front porch, our front entry. Okay, so as we go in our front entry, you can start kind of seeing the house take shape. Over to the right will be our bedrooms, our secondary bedrooms, and a bathroom in between. And then the kitchen and cafe area, gathering space, and back in the corner we'll have the master, the laundry, the flex space, all that stuff. Okay, but what's important to Dwight is what I just did out here as well. I measured the spacing for the garage, okay, to make sure that this is back far enough. So they got some extra dirt in here. I'm going to make sure that they don't plan on putting a little step in there or something. We don't want that. I want that out of there. So it could be they just have it there so they can smooth some down, because they got to do an elevation shift in the garage, so if water gets in there you can run off. So it could be what it is, but I'll verify all that. Not a big deal. So all the measurements came up correct as compared to the plans, except for, which I think is kind of cool, and I didn't measure this width in here yet, but I don't really think I have to. The lanai was supposed to go to, the lanai went to 21.5 feet, which is a huge lanai. That's going to be so nice. I'm very, very happy with that. And look at this backyard. Now that you can really kind of see where the house is going to end, that's how much backyard there is. There'll be a pool in there somewhere at some point, taking up about maybe a third of that. So that's what we're in. We're in form boards right now. It'll have to be re-inspected by the county to make sure it meets the survey setbacks, survey requirements as far as setbacks and, you know, that sort of thing. And you can see by setting the house back the way we did 5 feet further up front in that front corner, it would have been right at the 5 foot setback. But this way we brought it back, it's probably 7 or 8 feet, because we brought it back, and this has got these lots have slight angles on them because there's a curve in the road. And the same on the other side. Sharon, I do appreciate you tuning in and educating you on stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying watching this. Okay, and you see how much that front corner. Now, if we didn't bring it up, that front corner would have been a lot tighter to that property line. Okay, plus it gives us like a 37-foot driveway to the street. Pretty sweet. It's like it gives the house a little bit more presence. And also, as you know, as they start doing the foundation, they're going to dig this out more. This is going to be what they call a footer all the way around the perimeter of the house, and anything in the center that needs to take weight, they'll dig them deeper and put rebar in it before they pour about 10 to 12 inches of concrete there. The foundation itself will be approximately 4 inches thick, using 3,000-pound fibercrete. Super, super strong. Okay, so I think we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, gang, this will help bring you up to speed we're moving on along here in Madeira. And my favorite part of the whole house is right here. That's going to be a pretty ginormous space. It's like 860 square feet in that garage. So anyway, I want you guys to have a fantastic day. Oh, here we go, real quick. You can see that we pushed it back. See the difference in where that garage sets? That's at the setback. Ours is back that much further, the front of the house. So it'll give it a little bit more presence. You know, it's always nice to have a little long driveway and give the house a little bit more, you know, stately a presence. All right. So anyway, I want you guys to have a fantastic day. We do appreciate you. Give us a call if we go on and chat some more. Help us build you a great new home, and we'll take care of you. All right. Thanks.